Now been stuck in Mongolia. We're now learning that no alternate aircraft has been arranged for the passengers after 17 hours in Mongolia. The flight, which was diverted yesterday to Mongolia at 5 p.m., has yet not planned for the rescue of passengers for more than 17 hours now. And the Air India has now quoted crew unavailability, flight unavailability, and no DGCA approvals for the reasons of delay. This is the latest that we are picking up on a story that we are tracking very closely. Let's get in more information from my colleague Harsha, who joins me live from the national capital. Harsha, tell us what's happening in Mongolia. The passengers have been left with no clarity whatsoever.
Yes, you rightly pointed out the flight which was diverted from San Francisco to Delhi, which was en route via Kolkata, but it got diverted to Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia, where passengers were stuck. For hours they were seated in the aircraft only, but after that, when there was no rescue operation sooner, and after that the hotel arrangements were made for the passengers. But right now it's been more than 17 hours. It's more than 17 hours, but it's no clue to the passengers what time they'll be rescued, what time alternate aircraft arrangements will be done for them, and passengers are still clueless. They're stuck in a hotel room, in a hotel where the Air India officials are also not aware that what time alternate aircraft will be arranged for them. Through our sources, we have got to know that till now Air India has not taken any DGCA approval, no crew detailing, and the flight detailing has been given to DGCA by the Air India, and that is the reason why passengers are still stuck. We'll show you the more visuals. Campbell Wilson himself arrives here right now when Air India is facing such passengers inconvenience at top. Air India officials are now reaching DGCA, but the more bizarre thing is that Air India has no plans, no strategic planning, no route they have finalized yet how to rescue passengers from the Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. More than 17 hours. Our sources in DGCA clearly states that it will take another 13 to 14 hours for passengers to be rescued and an alternate aircraft from Air India to be arranged for Mongolia. Till now there is no clarity on which aircraft, what flight number, how many crew, whether the aircraft will fly from Delhi or from Mumbai or anywhere else. We are only being told that Air India officials are directly right now in touch with the embassy and also with the Indian authorities from the Mongolian embassy there, who are with the passengers, where the arrangements have been made for them. But till now it's been more than 17 hours. Passengers are still stuck in Ulaanbaatar. No clue, no flight detail as to when alternate aircraft will be arranged. Back to you.
Right. Harsha, stay on with me. You know, we've seen a history of Air India issuing templated responses whenever a technical snag is reported. Have the passengers or the crew been given any clarity in this case whatsoever as to why the flight was diverted to Mongolia in the first place?
So we got to know in the first place the flight was diverted to Mongolia because of certain reason. The flight which flew from San Francisco for national capital for Delhi, that particular airlines had a technical glitch. It was Boeing 777 which took off from San Francisco. It was supposed to reach New Delhi, the capital, yesterday night only, but there was the issue in the right hand engine of the Boeing aircraft. It was observed by the crew and by the pilot in command that there is a low quality oil which is which was suspected in the right hand engine of the Boeing aircraft, and that is the reason why pilot in command immediately informed the ATC that the flight is unfit to travel to national capital. The route is long and the engine can't be risked. The low quality oil in the engine was the main reason why the flight was diverted to the Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia, because the sky, the airspace which that time Air India was using at that particular time was the Mongolian airspace. So there was no shorter route for Air India to be diverted or to land in any other place other than Ulaanbaatar. It was the ATC and the Air India which commanded the pilot that time to land the flight in the Ulaanbaatar area in Mongolia, and that is the reason why the flight at 5 p.m. yesterday landed at Ulaanbaatar. It was conveyed to the passengers that soon the alternate arrangements will be made for them. But because of the technical glitch in Boeing, this is what the passengers have suffered till now. From yesterday till now, no clue exactly what time alternate aircraft will be arranged. No clue. They are not being told anything by Air India officials, because Air India officials themselves have no clarity what time alternate aircraft will they arrange for passengers. 17 hours and still passengers are stuck in a hotel in Ulaanbaatar.
Right.
Back to you.
Harsha, you mentioned low quality engine oil. I was just coming to that. In fact, is there no sort of, checks and balances in place before the flight is to take off? Because, this is not the first time that we're seeing that Air India is reporting these major issues. And the airline, despite having multiple meetings with the DGCA and with the Ministry of Civil Aviation, in fact, one that is supposed to happen as we speak, something that you're closely tracking. I want to know, why is it that, Air India still hasn't been able to figure out how to, get a structure in place, how to make sure that these snags are not reported any further?
So there's a proper structure. We can't say that there's no proper structure. There's a proper structuring. The review is done. And after AI 171 crash, it was continuously in several review meetings. It was told not only by Ministry of Civil Aviation, but the regulatory body also to Air India that the audit has to be done. The proper scrutiny and the checks and the maintenance repair of each and every aircraft of Air India has to be done. After what happened in the Boeing Dreamliner of Air India, Boeing has been in the question. Boeing has been facing fire and facing the heat from each and every one, in fact the regulatory body as well. It is again and again told to Air India to convey to Boeing that they have to do a proper audit of the mechanical audit of the Boeing aircraft. They have to also ensure that the parts of the Boeing is proper, is intact. Skilled engineering is required to see the auditing and do the scrutiny of the Boeing aircraft. It is time and again told to Air India, but Air India, because of its lenient behavior, because not taking passenger safety as the utmost priority, that is the reason why Air India has been facing such issue. That is the reason why Boeing has been facing such issue. Boeing has again and again denied that there is some issue with the Boeing aircraft. But what in India we have reported is that there are several routes of Air India where Boeing, where Boeing flies 777, 787, 767, and in each and every Boeing aircraft, some or the other way technical glitch is reported, and it happened in this case as well. There was a technical fault. There was a fault in the right hand engine oil. That was the reason it got diverted to Ulaanbaatar, and from that time to till now, passengers are the only ones who are facing utmost inconvenience. They are far away from their family. They don't have any clue what time they'll be reaching to New Delhi. The passengers who were supposed to reach 13 hours before in New Delhi, they're still stuck in Ulaanbaatar. Back to you.
Right, and speaking of this meeting that is set to begin at the DGCA, Harsha, what is it that we can expect? What are the key agenda and, focal points of discussion that is set to be had in this meeting?
Yes, so right now I'm at DGCA only. This is the DG office of the regulatory body where the meeting has begun. It's been like 10 minutes to the meeting since it started. We saw Campbell Wilson, P. Balaji, Air India officials, Indigo officials, SpiceJet officials, each and every official are already arrived here. The meeting has already begun. The timing of the meeting was 10:30, and the important points of this meeting is a review meeting on the safety, review meeting on the performance, the meeting on the maintenance and review and maintenance report of each and every airline, the number of accidents which had happened, what is the situation of how the complaints of the each and every passenger was taken by each and every airline, be it the airfare, be it the bad quality seat or the technical issue, how it has been resolved. And not only this, the companies, the airlines also has to present their financial report to the regulatory body, the loss, the profit, the gains in the fiscal year from last year to till now.
Yes.
What is the situation of the losses and profit? The entire financial report they will also present to the regulatory body.
Yeah.
Back to you.
All right, Harsha, thank you.